3, 2, 1. How you going? Hope you're having a rad one. My name's Steve and I'm an amateur photographer from Adelaide, Australia. And I'm starting this YouTube because I want to document my photo shoots, and I guess I want to see how my photography evolves over time. So the best way I figured I could do that, I could vlog my photography shoots and upload it to YouTube. In years to come, I can look back and just see how far I've progressed in my photography. All right, so today's photo shoot, we're gonna be going out and gonna be doing some fire photography. It's kind of not the safest thing to do, being it's about 39 degrees here in Australia and we got total fire bans in the state, but you know, I'm gonna do it in my own backyard, so hopefully I don't burn myself and I don't burn down my house. Alright, so what we're going to do is going to fill this up with some water here, and then get some dishwashing liquid. I'm going to pour it in there, and then we've got this butane gas, and then we're going to take the lid off, shake it up, spray it in there with the water and dishwashing liquid, and that's going to cause bubbles, so to speak, but it's going to make flammable bubbles. So the idea here is put some bubbles onto my hand, light them up with a lighter, and hopefully get a good photo out of it.
We've been acting out for days, nothing to deny. Blown up because it goes through the halls. You keep sleeping on the couch just to prove the point. I'm too proud to tell you when I'm wrong. Arguments spinning in circles, we're fighting for days, stuck in a phase. I think we're losing the reason. One word is all it takes, babe. Bursting out in cold flames, breathing, we are catching fire. Thought that we were
Now back in the day, like, I've done this before, but I use deodorant. Little did I know you can actually use butane, and it gives off a bigger and better flame as well. Burnt my arm hair off on that one. Oh, it stinks, bro. Yeah, it smells so bad.
So that treatment ain't no cure, just making it harder. Keep on acting busy on your phone. I just wanna
Actually rub it off the bottom of your hand, because otherwise you probably light your whole hand on fire. That's not good. 3, 2, 1.
arguments spinning in circles. We're fighting for days, stuck in a phase. I think we're losing the reason.
Dude, that's massive. Yeah, that's Instagram content right there. Alright, now that we've done all the test shots, we just have to wait for the sun to go down, because the idea of actually getting this photo was that I'm going to do it in the dark and I'm going to go out and wear one of these LED masks, so it's going to look pretty sick, man. So we're going to turn that on, get that for some like cool lighting bokeh effect. And then I'm going to be wearing this blue jacket, so hopefully it'll, like, with the blue LED lights and the flame, should contrast and look really cool. Just one thing about this jacket, it's probably highly flammable, so hopefully I don't burn alive. But should be all good. What do you reckon, Lakey? I'm not going to burn alive? Going to be good? Lakey! Ruff. I think I'm going to run into a little issue with this light. Yeah, sick. Because I got a beard, my beard's going to hang out, so I'm going to have to go full Viking style, I think. Yeah. Is that a bit better?
Yeah.
That a little better? Yeah. so we did the photo shoot. Unfortunately, I couldn't take any of the photos just because it was too risky and there was fire involved. So my beautiful fiance Holly, she took the photos for me. She did a great job, I have to say. So if you want to go check out some of her work, you can see her right here. Check her out. Just want to talk about the photos quickly. This first one, we just did a few in the daytime, obviously. Just wanted to make sure it worked. And the first one I really loved. I like the contrast of the brick wall in the background and the fire going, you know, and just me being cocky. And then the second one, I was just showing off, pretending it was burning. Didn't really burn, so it wasn't really hot. It did, you know, after a while, it started getting hotter and hotter. That's just because I was holding the flame there a lot longer than I was in the beginning. I just like the colors of this. I just like the brick wall in the background, sort of like the brown, the contrast with the white. I think it looks cool. But these are the photos that I wanted. Like I said, Holly did a great job. You know, I know it's my photography channel. It's the first episode, but you know, I couldn't take these photos and do the fire and put the mask. And it was so hard to see through that mask. I don't know if any of you have tried like wearing that mask, but I could not see shit. This photo worked out great. It's pretty much what I imagined. But I think the mask was more in focus rather than the flame, but I think that was still a cool effect. But yeah, I like that one, it was good. This next one, it was just, this photo just shows you just how big the fire got, man. Like, it was raging. It was like this fire, it was, some would say it was out of control. I just like this photo because the fire was pretty much filled up the whole thing. Get a little bit of me in the background. I like it, there's not much to say about it. But this next one I like, cool, you know, you got my hand in focus, you got the flame, I got my head on a bit of a tilt. I just think it looks really cool. I couldn't really get the contrast out. I couldn't really get the colors to pop. Wearing that blue jacket, I just thought the blue would have really popped. Maybe if I had a bit of backlighting, it would have worked a lot better, but you know, I love these photos, and I have to talk about this, but this was the thumbnail that we took. All right, this is the piece de la resistance. You know what I'm talking about? This is the one where I'm holding the fire in both hands. Now, like, people to the untrained eye would just think I'm doing that, holding it in both hands, but unfortunately, I couldn't do that. So what I did is just got Holly to take the photo. I let my hand up and just like held one hand out to the side. And then what I did is when I started editing it, I chucked it into Photoshop. I split it down the middle, took a copy and then sort of just flipped it over, sort of like a book page, I guess you could say. And then, yeah, just put them together, whacked it into Lightroom, and then it looked like both my hands were holding fire, which I think was really cool. So that was probably the best photo that we got of the night. Unfortunately, I couldn't get much like footage of nighttime because, you know, it was pitch black and we needed it to be dark. So, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun making it. I know Holly had a blast taking the photos, and gotta say, man, thanks to my two daughters, Anastasia and Scarlett, for filming the whole thing for us. Even though it was involving fire, like they were back. They weren't too close to the flames, which is cool. But yeah, hopefully you guys liked this. If you did, help me out, subscribe, hit the like button, that'll be great. And yeah, I'll see you next time. All right, have a rad one.